President Obama opened the first meeting of the U.S.-China Strategic and Economic Dialogue Monday by declaring that the two countries share a responsibility for the 21st century on economic matters, but also nuclear proliferation and climate change. The two countries should strive to cooperate, he said, quote, "The pursuit of power among nations must no longer be seen as a zero-sum game." He's right, of course. One country's progress shouldn't be seen as another's decline. There isn't a finite supply of things like justice or peace. But when we're dealing with the planet, we are dealing with zero sums. When it comes to polar ice, for example, there really does seem to be a finite supply. The U.S. military released graphic images recently confirming that vast areas in the Arctic have lost their ice cover in summer months. The pictures kept secret by Washington during the Bush presidency were declassified by the Obama White House last week. The loss of ice threatens polar bears and other Arctic life, but also the ability of the whole planet to cool itself. The latest revelations have also triggered warnings from U.S. scientists that they no longer have the funds to keep a comprehensive track of what's going on. Now the president's up against a problem. Indian officials are already resisting State Department pressure to cap carbon emissions. The Chinese are pretty chill to the idea too. The U.S., which for decades has been the world's largest economy, producing a full fifth of all carbon emissions, faces one huge, enormous moral authority problem. Do as we did not do, it's saying, please? That's the thing about the Golden Rule, or for that matter, climate change, nuclear proliferation and international law. But karma does have a way of working itself out. What the Chinese and Indians could zero out right now is the time the U.S. has wasted clinging to old fuels. Skip that stage of development and the sums of power would look very different in the world. Maybe the president could pitch instead for zero-sum stupidity. We've used up so much, there's just none left. How about that? That's all we have time for today. You'll find everything you've seen on this show at our website, GRITtv.org. There's a place to comment on every story. While you're there, join our mailing list so we can let you know what's coming up on the program, and subscribe to our video or audio podcast. We also have a Twitter feed. Just follow GRITtv or me on Twitter, and please become a supporter. We're broadcasting commercial-free thanks to you across the United States on Free Speech TV. That's Dish Network Channel 9415, and we're increasingly coming to your local cable station. You can ask those stations to bring this program to where you live. Don't forget to turn your friends on to the show, so thank you. We'll be back tomorrow.